So you're very welcome to this section of the course. Now that we know what keywords we want to rank for, based on the work we did in the last section, what we want to do as step 2 of our SEO strategy, and what we're really going to cover in this section, is optimizing our content around those keywords. This process is also known as on-page optimization, and really the purpose of it is to tell Google what our content is about. If Google can easily understand what our content is about, then we have a much better chance of appearing at the top of the search results when somebody types in that keyword to the search engines. So to demonstrate how to do this and really bring it to life for you, what I'm going to do is walk you step by step through optimizing a WordPress page, and I'm going to show you how to optimize the URL, the title tag, the description, the headings inside the content, and the images, etc. So that by the end of this section you will really know how to perfectly optimize your content around those keywords. Just remember that this section is called on-page optimization, not just on website optimization. So this is a process and a blueprint that you're going to use over and over again as you create new pages for your site. It doesn't have to be for every page for your site, but if you want to rank in the search engines, you should really engage this process for those pages that you want to rank for. So the first part of on-page optimization that we want to look at is URL optimization, and really I guess the message here is that search engines treat URLs the way that real humans would. So essentially you want to make them readable, you want to make them keyword rich, and you want to make them short. So as I said, you want to make them readable, so you want to avoid something like yourdomain.com/p=123. Neither the search engines or a real human can really understand what your page is about if your URL is like that. What you really want to have is yourdomain.com/ whatever keyword you're targeting for that particular page. What you want to avoid is something that's, you have your keyword there, but you include the full post title in the URL itself. It's just a little bit too long, and plus the search engines only will really look at the first 3 to 5 words in the URL. Just another thing to avoid as well is make sure that your URLs and the words that are in the URLs are separated using hyphens. So as you can see here, keyword hyphen or target hyphen, keyword hyphen. That's the format you want. You don't want to have URLs with underscores. I'll show you an example of how you can edit your URL. And I'm just going to do this in the admin panel of a demo WordPress site. Essentially, you're going to be able to make these same changes in whatever website builder you're using. But let's say my title of the article I want to publish here is about URL optimization. And as you can see, by default, it's pulled the URL from the post title. So you can see that there's hyphens separating the words, which is great. It's got my keyword at the start of the URL as well, which is perfect. And if I want as well, I can shorten it down if I've quite a long post title, just down to the core keyword itself. That makes it a little bit easier, if you're posting it across social networks, want people to link to it, that they won't have to shorten your URL using a tool like Bitly, etc. So that can be a good thing to do as well.